Observed on the last Monday in May every year, Memorial Day is a federal holiday in the United States that honours and remembers those who have died while serving in the military. The origins of Memorial Day, also known as Decoration Day, can be traced all the way back to the aftermath of the American Civil War. After the war ended in 1865, the country was left with a significant number of fallen soldiers, and communities across the country began holding ceremonies to honour and remember their sacrifice. One of the earliest known observances of this type, it took place on May 1st, 1865, and this took place in Charleston, South Carolina, where a group of African American workers decorated the graves of Union soldiers who had died while being held as prisoners of war. This event is now considered to be one of the first Memorial Day observances. And in 1868, General John A. Logan, who was the Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic, which was an organisation of Union veterans, declared that May 30th should be designated as Decoration Day, a time for the nation to come together and honour the fallen. And on this day, people would visit cemeteries and decorate the graves of fallen soldiers with flowers, wreaths and flags. Of course, over time, traction continued and the holiday became more widely observed and was eventually renamed Memorial Day. And in 1971, the holiday was moved to the last Monday in May as part of the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which was designed to create more three-day weekends for the benefit of the nation's workers. Today, Memorial Day remains a US federal holiday and it takes place on the last Monday in May. And there's various ways that you can observe Memorial Day. For instance, by visiting a cemetery or a memorial. Many people do this on Memorial Day to pay their respects to the fallen. You can bring flowers or other small tokens of appreciation to place on graves or to leave at a memorial. You can also fly the American flag as well. This is traditionally flown at half-mast on Memorial Day as a sign of respect for the fallen. Now, if you have one at home, you can fly it at half-mast or place it at the grave of a loved one who has perhaps served in the military. And there's various other things you can do. You can check out local events. Over the weekend there was the big Memorial Day weekend that happened across the United States. And one simple thing we can do, particularly here in our community, whether you're in Chernarus or Everon, is if you get the opportunity, just take a moment of silence as well. Whatever you do, if you are over in the States, from us that are not, we hope you have had a great Memorial weekend and everything comes to you as it should today in respecting the fallen.